Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Estate Living, and today we're broadcasting from the beautiful Estate Afrique, which is in the Northwest Province. Absolutely stunning, and we're broadcasting from the chapter meeting, which is hosted by the Association for Residential Communities quarterly. We are joined today by Francois Schoeman, who is the CEO of the Pecanwood Golf Estate out in Hartbeespoort Dam. And welcome, Francois.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Francois is really a thought leader when it comes to estate management, community management, and the estates as a whole. So we've asked him to join us today just to talk to us a little bit about what's going on in their lives and within the industry. Francois, we've recently, you guys have achieved a really, really serious international property award, which is very exciting. Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yes, we've won in two divisions. The first is a leisure development in the African region, whereby we compete with leisure developments which focuses on any leisure activity in the Africa region. So we compete both against South African and the Arabs mostly in terms of their leisure property developments.
And that's quite a competition, hey?
Yes.
Yeah, sure, okay.
And it encompasses any leisure activity, whether it be a hotel or a residential estate. It's quite a broad spectrum. And then secondly, we also won an award in terms of property management and the management of a development, such as a leisure property in Pecanwood.
Okay, very nice. Congratulations. And well deserved, definitely. What that brings me to the point of, Pecanwood has gone through this very successful evolution over the last couple of years whilst you've been at the helm. Can you tell us a little bit more about how you structure your community and really what is your sort of success factors when looking at at Pecanwood and your evolution?
We try to foster a community living, but we also understand that individuals purchased into an organized living development for the sole purpose of increasing their property value while having a secure lifestyle.
Yeah.
And addressing those two matters in parallel gives us the opportunity to not only look after their investment, but look after their lifestyle.
Yeah.
And to do that, we look at them as shareholders in a business sense. They are not mere passengers on our journey.
I like that, not mere passengers, yes.
And we do it for them, but with them. And their involvement also gives us the opportunity to make prudent decisions and to guide the company essence of it in terms of your investment. And then secondly, to foster community living, we've got street braais or major carnivals whereby we invite the community to not only be neighbors in terms of dogs barking or problems, but in terms of getting to know each other. And that's also very important for us.
Fantastic. We recently noted an exceptionally forward-thinking and community-driven, yet quite a corporate but warm feel to your corporate identity and the communication that you put out to your market. And to your residents. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about that?
This year we endeavored to incorporate integrated reporting into our structures, whereby we report on all major 6 capitals in terms of the Companies Act and the kin governance principles, whereby we have to report back to our shareholders not only what their levies will be or what has happened in terms of the funds or the utilization of funds, but how did we perform in terms of environmental compliance, human resources, and other factors which are so easily forgotten. How did we contribute to the community outside our gates? It's just as important in terms of preserving the value inside the gates.
I love that. Because that's also quite nice, it's not just about that us and them, and I really believe it's so important to just stop this like segregation, like these people behind our gated walls, so that's wonderful. Okay, very nice. Okay, so this integrated reporting system is really sort of bringing your community together, and you can attribute that your successes to a lot of that. And I guess that's a lot of transparency.
Yes. It's scary. It can be frightening for certain boards or managers to have that much information available.
Sure.
My members know whether my staff are satisfied or not. They know what training courses are attended. they actually have in-depth knowledge in terms of the finer workings of the enterprise. But that transparency ensures that no complacency takes place, which drives excellence. So it keeps us accountable to our members, and it gives us the opportunity to also get outside input from various experts.
Very nice. Love that. Wow. Okay. So all of that being said, what do you think is the future of the security estate in South Africa?
It's a difficult question. I would definitely say that we need to relook at the model. If you look at where it all started, it was two individuals pooling funds to our mutual benefit. Instead of both of us owning a clubhouse, we would share a clubhouse. And in South Africa, it was also primarily driven by security, ensuring that we are safe and our children can be safe. And unfortunately, we have neglected the outside environment. And the pressures that the industry is currently experiencing is partly due to our own making. We have segregated ourselves into these gated communities, and we must not be naive to the fact that the pressure is growing on the outside to participate or to gain entry or to gain control over what we have established, because we have established successful living at a higher level, and sooner or later we need to start collaborating with those outside our gates and working with them to their benefit as well as ours in terms of preserving what we have built.
Collaboration.
Yes.
I love that word, and I love the sentiment, and I think it's so important. And like you said, collaboration within our community, our greater community, and each other, really, which is quite nice. Which is something that we try to drive at Estate Living as well, you know, just sharing our learnings with each other, with the greater community. Francois is a regular contributor to Estate Living's articles through our printed magazine, the industry journal that we publish with the Association for Residential Communities. This year distributed at the ARC conference, which is coming up for the 12th, 13th and 14th of September, which we're quite excited about. So to read up more really interesting articles that Francois has written with us, so just stay posted to all of our pages. But talking about the conference, what are you looking forward to about the conference this year?
Just as we just spoke about collaboration between peers in the industry, I think is important. We can save so much pain and save money and really make advances in the industry by speaking to each other and learning from each other's mistakes. And in that way, making it easier in terms of knowing that you've made a safe investment into a residential community, because your management or your board has not only gathered information from their local community, but have spoken to a national footprint, and together driving the industry into the next phase of its future.
And would you recommend that the directors or the board attend the chapters as well as the conference?
Absolutely. I believe that there's a major void currently in terms of governance of these local communities. And when I say that, it's not that governance is not taking place. Governance is most definitely in place, but the boards act based on a perception that their managers have got an easy task and not necessarily aware of the risks associated to acting as a board member or as a management team, and how to address those risks. You need to be involved. You need to find out what are the challenges and how to address them.
Definitely, I agree. So I believe it's on day 2 of the conference. This is after the golf day on day 1. We'll have a workshop that's specifically for the board of directors and trustees. So please invite your board and members to attend as well. So Francois, thank you so much for your time. I know you're a busy man running a large, very successful community, so we're very grateful. And we will see you at the conference.
Yes, look forward to seeing everyone there.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. See you soon.